Loud. Turn this one up, my boy.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
This radio.
It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On MisFits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On MisFits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show.
From 3 to 5, they going live on MisFits Radio. Every Sunday, yeah, they certified. My favorite show. New guest this week, ain't no surprise what you been praying for. If you trying to take their top spot, you better pray some more. Slick got the camera rolling, lab on the ones and twos. If it's a lot, they going in the dirt and someone come for you. This my favorite podcast, you listen, it's your favorite too. Playing all the hits where they in trouble if they play with you. Artists sing your music in, come and get an interview. Tune in every Sunday, cause you know that's what I'm about to do. 3 to 5, they going live, black owned and black operated. Indie hits the mainstream, if it's hot, they gonna play it. I ain't even gotta say it, watch it back on Roku. Going live on IG or catch the show on YouTube. Tune in every Sunday and catch up on the latest news. Or close your ears and close your eyes, cause that's what all the haters do.
It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On MisFits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On MisFits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. 3 to 5, they going live every Sunday. Right here on MisFits Radio, man. Tune in. Catch up on all the current events, all the bullshit going on in the world. And you gonna get some hot ass music. Let's go.
What up, Lab?
We back in the building. What's going on, KayLady? We back in the building. It's Sunday.
It's Sunday Fun Day at the WestSide MisFits.
That's right. I am your gracious and humble host, internationally known. If you don't know me, it's because you're domestic and not international. Internationally known DJLab. And of course, Slick 316 is in the building. And then I got my co-host.
His beautiful co-host, KayLady.
Oh, and Miss Missalot is not here today. She's out doing other business. But hey, we miss her anyway. We hope to see her soon. Then she may pull up. Shit, we don't know. You know, she might get that business done and get out here. We don't know. Well, anyway, if we see her today, that's great. We don't. We'll see her next week. All right. So, it's been a week since we seen y'all. We see y'all still been acting up on Instagram. We're not going to talk about that. We had the Olympics going on.
We did.
And we watched some of it. We watched the break dancing.
Did you see that crazy bitch? Did you see her? Like, I'm like confused. Like, I didn't even know they did break dancing until the video of her came out.
Oh.
So they are literally one and done with breakdancing because of her. That was the first. This year was the first year it was there, and it's no longer going to be a sport.
That's not true. Oh, what's going on, Driz? My little brother Driz in the building. He said, "There's my stallion."
Hey, Driz.
Look at her cheesing, Driz. You got a blushing over here. You need to be on the couch, bro. You got a blushing over here and cheesing, smiling ear to ear. Hey, what you gonna do for your birthday, bro? Happy birthday to you.
What he say? I'm riding for my birthday.
I'm hiding for my birthday.
I'm hiding for my birthday. Okay, well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Well, I hope we see you for your birthday anyway. But anyway.
So they literally brought it in this year and took it out this year.
I heard that the Olympics for the next Olympics schedule had already been set, so that's why they couldn't fit the breakdancing in there.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Somebody lied. I mean, I heard it on the Olympics thing.
Yeah.
He said he trying to catch him a stallion for his birthday. You know them wild horses are hard to tame.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. But no, they said that because it wasn't organized, they didn't really think it through when they did it. And then I don't even know what her purpose was, because they said she did that to like kind of, she wasn't really trying to break dance.
They say she's a doctor, so she was doing a study, I thought.
Right, but you should have known she should have been able to break dance before she got there. Like she
should have been a tryout.
Right, they should have had to qualify just like everything else had to qualify.
Right.
And apparently that's not what it was.
What's going on, Miss Gemini? Glad to see you in the building.
Hey,
Hope
Miss
to see
Gemini.
you back on the couch soon. We miss you over here at MisFits Radio. Miss your show, you know.
But I see the pretty baby.
Yeah, the pretty baby. That baby growing up on you, looking pretty.
Yeah.
I know you. I know you. You know how when mama's daughters get pregnant and they be like, man, then they just fall in love with the baby. I know she in love with that baby. You cannot be in love with no baby. You look crazy, but you'll be the same damn way. I don't want to hear all that. Your daughter got pregnant, you probably be like, man. Then 6 months later, you be like, man, that's my baby right there. Yeah.
I would still love the baby. The baby didn't do nothing to nobody.
I'm not saying you would love it, but you be.
Yeah, I'll be all touchy feely.
Right.
And then
she's talking about I am.
You know, they going to court. They finna have to go to court over Jordan Child's medal. Yeah,
I heard that they took it back from him.
Well, now it's in question because I felt like all of this was because it was too many colors on the podium.
Well,
I feel as if it was too many colors on the podium.
Let me say
this would have been the first year that all of them were of color that was on that podium.
I get it, but let me say this: watching the Olympics, just watching the Olympics, and just watching it, the greatness that our people brought to those Olympics. I mean, I actually shed a couple of tears because just watching how great those athletes were, and 95% of them were our people, and how they try to say we lazy and we don't do nothing, but we the only ones that's out there representing the country to the fullest at 150%.
And do you know we do the less for our athletes out of the world? We do the less. We pay them the less. We don't celebrate them or anything.
Right. But you know, like I was telling Slick, I said, you know, in China, I said, those folks don't probably even have to work.
Most of the other countries
take care of them the whole time they training for the Olympics.
Yeah, most of the other countries, they do take care of them. They'll get them houses, they get them salaries. Like even once they're done, like Hussein, once he's done, the government is still taking care of him. It's all the other countries but United States. Like, they're still praised even if they get a bronze. You bringing bronze home to us, we're like, what the fuck you out there doing? You can't bring no bronze home for the United States unless it's like track and field or the Olympics.
Right.
But anything else, they don't look at it like that.
Right.
And I guess with it, and really, even track and field, it depends on how much hype we don't put around your ass and what you did in the world championships. And it's still going to be like, damn, that's all you brought. Like, the men's Olympic track team. That whole fuck up debacle.
Well.
Yes, that was a debacle.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think the guy who ran the first leg was not technically... I don't think he ran that race. It was his first time running that race.
So, no, it wasn't the first leg that was the problem. The person who ran it was either the second leg or the third leg. So what they did was, the order that they normally run, they changed up the order.
Okay.
So they changed up the second and third order. And then they put somebody in that hadn't really practiced with them.
Okay.
He practiced.
The person that was supposed to run got sick, didn't he?
Right. Noah got sick. I'm going to come back to him, too, in a minute.
He ain't getting no damn sick.
I'm going to come back around to him.
Lame ass.
Right.
This is my opinion. He a lame ass.
So I'm going to come back to him. I got a whole thing for him. So when Noah got sick, because when he ran his heat on Tuesday, he was already tested for COVID. He had already tested positive for COVID. But he still ran his race on Tuesday. So everybody else was like, well, hell, he ran that race on Tuesday. Why he can't run this race on Thursday?
Right.
But so when they did it, they changed up the order and then added the replacement in.
Okay.
They should have never changed up the order. because people practice handing off. I don't know. Have you ever ran track? Did you ever run track with relays?
Yeah, I run track when I'm trying to catch that thing.
No, that's not the same thing. So I dabbled in track a little bit when I was in high school, and I dabbled on the relay team.
Okay.
So when you practicing how many steps it takes for you to get to that next person, and that person knows how many steps it's gonna take before you get out the range.
But my question is, if that's the case, the women's team did better, and I don't think none of them ran relay together. No, because Shakira Richardson was added. She wasn't supposed to be in the relay team.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying.
But no, she was. Yes, in the 4x1? She was supposed to be in the 4x1. It was the 4. She was supposed to be in the 4x1.
Whatever relay she was in, where they hand out the thing, she wasn't supposed to be in that one.
But she was the last person, wasn't she?
Right.
So,
but you still got to know, right?
But the second and third person, those are the important people.
Okay.
That last leg, if you know that person on the last leg is fast, they could stand there and wait on that stick and take off. If you know that last person is fast.
Okay.
But it was the problem that they had changed their order. And then, like, with Noah, like, I just have a whole nother issue with Noah in himself. Because he has this cockiness going on with him. And, like, he kept talking about he ain't got no shoe deal. Nigga, this your first time at the race. How you thought you was finna get a shoe deal? Sha'Carri been here before and she ain't got no shoe deal. What's her other name? The one that won the 200? She ain't got no shoe. I'm just confused in why you think somebody owe you something and you hadn't been here before. And then you talking about the NBA team. Like, you mad because the NBA team... Everybody want the NBA team to win, and like, did you know like over 60-something other NBA players was playing in the Olympics on other countries?
Right.
Like, they gotta show up and play. It's not like how it was in '92 when they blew everybody out because nobody was expecting them to bring the NBA.
You got a lot of NBA players from other countries.
Right, and they're playing for their home country, and so. Now it's like, what we talking about, Adam?
What does the NBA team have to do with his lame ass?
Right. He kept talking about the NBA team. He was like, why everybody think they so important and da 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 this, and he was just like really going in on them. And like, so I was watching Carmelo's podcast, and he was like, look, he said, bruh, whatever you got going on, you need to handle that here in the United States. But when we overseas. We are all one country. We are the United States of America. You can't talk that shit over there because they already don't want us to win nothing when we over there.
So they say it's called entitlement. But his whole attitude is funky.
It is.
His whole attitude, and I guess we can say it's confidence, but his whole attitude is funky, and that makes people shy away from you because you know, he had COVID when he lost the race. But all those other races he was winning, he didn't have COVID. But the problem that I had with it, before they say he was sick, he was out there dancing on the field, running up and down the court, up and down the track, trying to listen for people to cheer for him.
And then half of the people didn't even know who the hell you was.
And then when he lost the race, he had COVID.
So half of the people didn't even know who you were. Like, unless you really follow track like that, and I don't follow men's track, I follow women's track.
Right.
So I didn't know who the hell he was, and I'm like, sir, don't nobody know you. Like, go sit down somewhere.
And Slick said, Simone thing is she got a $25 million home and money, and now her real mama has appeared, and she doesn't want to give her any money, and she doesn't have to. So,
okay, hold on. We swerve lanes. I'm gonna need to get you a bell so you can bing this bell when we finish.
I just banged it. Hold on, bell.
That's a clap. That's not a bell.
I hit the wrong button. It's a bell. I give you explosion too. What's going on, DJ?
Yeah, I need an explosion when we change it.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this. All right, change it. Okay. Let you know I'm about to bust into the room.
Right. I'm gonna need that.
But that's still on the Olympics, though.
But we was talking about Noah, and then all of a sudden I'm like, how?
Man, fuck Noah. We talking about Simone Biles now. Noah could kick rocks and cut the motherfucking
with
corner.
Simone, like, yes, her biological mother is appearing.
What's going on, Word Empress?
I didn't know she was. I didn't know she was asking for money, but
what else they gonna show up for?
Well, she been winning.
It's-
She been winning. This is her 3rd year in the Olympics.
Yeah, but what else they gonna show up for?
Well,
She had to get herself together so she could show up like she didn't want money, but she actually want money.
well, I don't think. I think that would mess up Simone's mental, because Simone's mental history is like real rocky.
Right.
So I don't think. And Simone is pregnant.
Allegedly.
Where we going with that?
I'm talking about her mental.
Oh no, her mental is.
Allegedly.
She talks about her mental all the
Okay,
time.
but we gonna say allegedly on this podcast.
Well,
we don't have the money all the other podcasts do.
Well, she talked about it because even when she was at the Olympics this year, she was like she couldn't even go eat in the cafeteria.
Mhm.
She had to go buy food out the stores and just stay in her room
Who?
and eat. Simone,
Oh.
because she was saying it was too much for her. It was like she was fine when her husband was there, but then before he got there and after he left, it was like she couldn't deal. And I get it because dealing with mental history, it's a lot. Like my social anxiety, I understand how that works. Because I know a couple of weeks ago we had a whole bunch of people in here, and I was like finna lose.
But you know me, how I get past it, because I have, like, if I go to Walmart and there's too many people in Walmart, I gotta go. I gotta leave because I just can't do crowds like that. So I get the mental illness stuff, and I deal with depression every day. I tell people this all the time on this podcast. I deal with depression often. I could fuck up my own day. So I get it. And I know she has documented mental issues, but I'm talking about her mama showing up.
But that's why I was going with it, because I was saying I don't think her mother needs to actually. I don't think she needs to have a relationship with her mother right now.
I don't think she's not. She does. I don't even think she want her mama to be a part. I don't think she said nothing to her. I'm not sure about that part, because when I saw that her mom was going to have a relationship with her, I was like, nah, don't do it. Don't do it, because it's like me. I don't know my dad at all. I've never met this nigga.
Right.
And if I all of a sudden got a windfall of millions of dollars and this nigga talking about, so that's my son, I'm like, who? The stork delivered me, the stork delivered me, nigga. I was incubated in a test tube. I don't know your raggedy ass. I have zero patience for a motherfucker who ain't been in my life that's supposed to be my parent showing up all of a sudden when I get some money. So she should have the same amount of patience for that shit.
Right. And I don't think she should have no relationship with her.
No.
Because we don't know the backstory. She may have tried to reach out to her biological mother before, and her mother may have shut the door. I don't know the whole story on it. But I just think it's not a good time. But back to the Jordan Childs thing. So, you gonna hit the explosion? Bing!
Hold on.
So,
Wait. They say her mom in interviews and gonna get shit from people on sympathetic level. So her mom is doing interviews and stuff about it now.
that's fucked up.
Exactly my point.
Because they probably paying her to do these interviews.
Right. They want to get some juicy, stupid information on Simone that she does not have because she did not raise her.
Right.
Simone was raised in foster care.
In her her foster parents, her mother is Asian or something?
Right.
Or white or something. That's messed
My
up.
mom need to kick rocks and cut the fucking corner too.
Right.
Anyway, what was you? Oh, let me switch back. What was you saying?
So with Jordan Childs, so remember I was saying I felt like they didn't want all of the women of color to be on the podium.
Okay.
So because initially they brought it back and said, who was it? Romania was saying that they put in an inquiry and said that United States didn't put in their request in enough time. They were 4 seconds late. But it comes back now and states that we actually did put in the inquiry on time. It was just when they got to it, it was like a little bit after 4 seconds. But we actually did put the inquiry in initially before the time ran out.
But let me give you a little caveat.
Okay.
The person who turned it over from Romania on the review board, this guy actually works for Romania. He does business with Romania. He's a lawyer for Romanian athletes. He's done other stuff for the country of Romania.
You talking about the one that's on one of the judges on the IOC?
Right. That overturned Jordan Giles getting the bronze. He overturned and said he needs to go back to Romania, but he works for Romania.
Oh, okay.
So he should have recused himself from that whole case, but he didn't.
So, and with that, so now, Jordan had to come off of social media.
Right.
I think the Romania girl, I think she's come off of social media also, because it's affecting them more than it's affecting, like, the judge.
Why she come on social media? Why she Jordan tried to come on social media? She ain't do nothing wrong. Because
people are attacking them. So, it's internet bullies. So they are attacking them like they were in the wrong. They didn't do nothing wrong.
So it's people saying Jordan Child shouldn't have did it or something?
Right. They coming after her and saying, she cheated or whatever the case may be.
Who's saying that? I hope it ain't Americans.
I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna say the internet. That's what it is. It's the internet. So both of them have came off of social media because it was just too much. And so now they're actually having to go to court in regards to this, because how can you say we was 4 seconds late, but Romania can go 2 and 3 days later? It gotta make sense. And if they would have judged her correctly in the first place, none of this would have ever happened. So that's what all this stemmed from. They didn't judge her correctly. And then you going back and forth with this. And at the end of the day, I felt like when it came back around as an issue, they should have just gave both of them a bronze medal and called it a day.
Yeah, because they can give bronze medals where they ain't made, but
right. But then they could have said and then the issue then came into play was when they were saying they wanted to take Jordan's bronze, because you don't necessarily have to. You could say, okay, she's not technically a bronze winner, and get the other girl a bronze medal, and Jordan could have kept her bronze medal. So then it came into play, okay, so now you're trying to strip her, and you want her to send this bronze medal back for something that she didn't even do. They
had to get it how they live.
So
if I had the bronze medal back in America, guess what?
Because the athletes leave usually the next day after their sport is over.
Yeah, if I had a bronze medal, I had won a bronze medal, and I was back in my country, I'll be like, new phone, who this?
Right. So now that's why I'm going to court. We all have to.
You talking slick about TikTok?
Huh?
That ain't got nothing to do with our conversation.
Oh, okay. So, and then the NBA, we both of the men and the women pulled it out. I don't know if you watched those games, but
I watched the men, but I didn't necessarily watch the women.
Let me tell you, the women game, they went down to the final second in the women's game. They was playing. They went down to the final.
What medal did they win?
They going to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they went, both of them. The women have never lost since. They won the last 8 gold medals, I think.
Oh, okay.
But they was going. And then, the men, this is their 4th gold in a row. Because, 1 year they went bronze. Because they didn't take it serious. They went bronze 1 year. After the 92 Olympics, they've been bronze. They was gold, and then they dropped the bronze. And
so
then
after Jordan they went bronze.
No,
the next one after that.
I think it was the next one after that they went bronze. Because
no, not the one in Atlanta. Which one did the Dream Team? Dream Team was on 92, right?
Yeah, 92. So they was the one the series before Atlanta, because we was in 96. And so we was in 96. So the Dream Team went in 92. And then I think the Re-Dream Team went in 2004.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what they called it, because they didn't take it serious. And so, because Carmelo, he's a FIBA ambassador. I don't know if you know what FIBA is.
Soccer.
No, FIBA, like the basketball. It's
FIBA.
So
not FIBA.
Right. It's the Federation and
how many
International.
FIBAs they got?
I don't know. But
Federation International Basketball Association.
So that's who everybody has to play in order to be in the Olympics.
Really?
Yes. So you got to participate in that to participate in the Olympics for basketball. So just like how track has the World Championships, if you don't qualify in the World Championships, you don't have an opportunity to go to the Olympics, and it's the same thing with swimming. I know swimming has something like that. Gymnastics has something like that. So I know those 4 sports have something like that.
The International Basketball Federation. That sound right? FIBA. Where the A come from?
I didn't make it up. Shit, I'm just here.
And where the F come from? The International Federation.
I
The
guess.
International Basketball Federation. So it should be EBA.
It's not.
EBA.
It's not.
Oh, that's fucked up. They need to get their spelling right. Anyway.
So
Okay.
he was saying that with that, so that year that they did when they won the bronze, because that was his first medal win, and he won the bronze.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying they would send other players to participate in that whatever was on EBA. They would send players to participate off of the NBA team for them to qualify. But then they wouldn't get together until like 2 or 3 weeks prior to the Olympics for them to come back and practice with each other. Mm-hmm. He said, so now they're realizing whoever they send over there to play, because it's 2 years before the Olympics. It starts 2 years before the Olympics. So we go back to the Olympics in 28. So they're going to have a team put together by 26. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it's going to be the team that we had. Like, I don't think majority of them, like, it's not going to be LeBron. I don't see LeBron doing it in 28.
I don't think so either.
I don't see KD may.
I don't see KD or Steph doing it in 28.
I don't see Steph. KD may, because KD and Steph both are young, right?
I think they about the same age. So
KD and Steph can do it one more time. But I know LeBron is not gonna be able to do it one more time, because this was he got 5 medals now, because he should have a bronze, and then he should have 4 golds, because he was gonna have one more than Carmelo and Dwayne.
Okay, so he did the 2008, 12, 16, 20, and 24 season. Okay, I'm just looking at, so the bronze medal was 1988. In 2004, they got bronze.
Okay,
they
so
got
2004.
silver 72, and they got all gold the rest of the other times they appeared, which was 16 other times.
Okay, so 2004 was the year they got the bronze, and then they came back and was like, we ain't doing this shit no more. And then they, because we sent them through the ringer.
Right.
So the 2008 they got it, 2016 they got it, 2020 they got it, and then they got it again this year. So LeBron has been on all those teams. So he got one more gold than Carmelo and Dwayne.
Okay.
And so most of those players that were on the team this year, I think all of them may have had a championship. I don't know about Anthony Davis. Do Anthony Davis have a...
I don't watch basketball enough to tell you anything about what they fucking do. Or what championships they won. I just don't care about it no more.
Okay.
Since the Bulls stopped winning everything, and Jordan stopped, and Pittman and Rodman,
you sensitive.
Yeah, and Kerry went to being a coach. I don't care nothing about no fucking basketball.
Oh, okay.
The hell with basketball.
You a little sensitive.
Yeah, the hell with it.
Okay. So did you watch any of the what they call the new diving now? It's not. It used to be called synchronized diving. They called it something now. Did you watch any of that?
Some of the diving, yes.
So did you see the women when they be underwater and they
synchronized swimming?
Yes, but they call it something. They changed the name this year.
No,
I think arrhythmics.
I care nothing about women swimming underwater dancing.
Oh, it was kind of cool. I be looking at them. I'm like, how the hell y'all ain't dying? Like y'all be.
They gotta know how to hold their breath.
Yes, and they don't be having no contraptions or nothing in their mouth. Like they really be under that water holding their breath. That's the only reason I be watching.
The reason I don't like it because you only really can see it from the sky. Like all the people sitting in the seats, how they know what they do? How they know what it look like?
Yeah,
they
can only see their legs.
Right, they only can see their legs.
Right.
I want to see what the formation makes.
Right.
I guess unless they put it on the Teletron.
They may put it on the Teletron.
Yeah.
Like how we see it on TV.
Right.
We see both on TV. So maybe they do the same thing for them.
Yeah, I care nothing about that shit either.
So, but overall, I can't remember if we end up winning in the goals or if we tied with China. I know we had the
I think
most medals, but I can't remember if we
had the most, how many gold medals we
Yeah.
had. Hey, did you see pole vaulting?
that dude didn't go over the pole.
Well, no, the guy went, the one who was, I think he was Sweden. His mom was from Sweden, but he was an American. But he went to Sweden to do pole vaulting. He did good. But then what was the other one? High jump.
I didn't watch.
High jump.
I didn't watch it.
The black guy had the gold medal. Well, he had a medal. Well, no, he had the gold medal. But he kept going back trying to get the record to get higher. So every time he went back, the other guy went back. So when the other guy went back the last time and jumped over the bar, he didn't make it. The other guy got the gold medal then because he jumped higher. And me and C was like, why the hell he keep jumping? He just kept jumping. I was like, why does he keep jumping and missing? Like, I'm already good. Why I'm going to keep trying to... he was trying to break a record.
Oh, yeah, because, it's a world record, and then they have the Olympic record they were trying to break.
I said that was the dumbest thing I ever seen in my life. Like, that was stupid.
Yeah, I seen one of the guys who did the pole vaulting. He didn't even get over. He didn't even make it to the pole. He was like, he just got stuck. I was like, what happened? How you qualify for this, sir? Did you run out of ammunition? Did you not eat this morning? Your arms gave out? He didn't even get up in the air. He was just stuck. I was like, oh, baby. Oh, little tink tink.
So let me see. How many medals did we? 40. We won 40 gold medals. How many did China win?
We won more than 40, I thought.
Nah. Because when I was watching at the end, it was like 33.
Oh, okay. How many did China have?
Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Not down. So what else is going on?
So we have we got this election going on.
Mm-hmm.
And for a brown woman and an orange man.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because that's what it is. It's a brown woman.
It was a draw. 40. We both got 40 medals apiece.
Oh, 40 golds.
Medals apiece.
Okay, but we end up winning the most medals.
Right.
Okay. So, I don't know. I think Democrats don't do what the Republicans can do. They don't do it. They don't go in the mud and fight dirty. Because the Republicans have put out so much misinformation on Kamala.
Let me say this. I've never seen, like, when whoever side you on, whatever, I don't give a shit. They the same side as the same snake to me. I don't give a fuck. But I've never seen so many men come out against, so many black men come out against a woman so hard in my life. Like, it's been people on my Instagram who I haven't seen in years, but all of a sudden, as soon as she started running for president, they start posting negative stuff about her. Like,
that's what
I don't
saying.
get it. I don't get the whole thing. Like,
it's so many. We talked about this on the show before. How there's a lot of men out here that don't like women.
Yeah, well, me and Slick talked about it. They saying that they think women can't run a country, but women are good. And I said, well, they're good to have children. They're good to birth the person that don't like them, and they're good to have sex with them. And they're good to have their babies and all that, but they're not good to run a country.
And then you got that miscommunication that's going on. Then you have the other people that want to talk about she put us all in prison, and that's not what she did. She was fighting to try to get us out of prison, and she was trying to fight for regular community and police involvement so we don't get racially profiled and things like that.
But you see how stupid they are, though? One minute they said that she arresting everybody, or black folks. But then also I saw in the comments where people were like, well, Trump wants to get tough on crime. And then all the black folks like, yeah, we need to get tough on crime and we need to stop killing each other. But y'all just said this lady was locking y'all all up.
Make it make sense.
Like it's like people are walking around with blinders and only listening and researching things that appeal to their fucking view of things. Like,
and whatever reason, like I seen one, like Trump had a black girl from the college to come when he was here in Atlanta for
Right.
his rally. And she was like, she was supporting him because he gave money. I don't know if she was at Clark or Spelman. I don't know which one she was at.
right.
But she was like, you know, he gave the school money back in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
No, Brad, he didn't. That was a pandemic effect that went across the board. Like, he didn't just go out and say, I'm giving y'all school money. And then he didn't even give them that much money. It's like everybody is stuck on, well, we got these checks when
People need to realize there's no more pandemic money coming to you. There's no more PPP coming to you. Yeah, PPP is coming to you. They come to all you motherfuckers that frauded them. So get ready. Get ready for some PPP to knock on your fucking door. But other than that, like, people are just retarded. I don't get where people get their audacity. Like, you just gotta, research some stuff. Read something besides, get your information from somewhere besides social media, and read the other side. Like, I read stuff about certain things like Republicans want to do, and to be honest with you, a lot of that shit was already in place. I mean,
that Project 2025 gonna fuck y'all ass up and down.
I want them to win and impose a Project 25 on all you stupid, retarded motherfuckers that Trump gave us a check. I want him to put some Project 25 on y'all lame asses so y'all can be fucking crying and shit, and then I can say I told you so. But
read the Bible, Drews. I'm gonna need you to elaborate on reading the Bible. You talking about we in Revelations with the end of our days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't. And it's, I read something recently where there's a militia out there. They saying if he don't win, they know the election was stolen and it's gonna be war and all this other stuff. We are really some retarded folks.
Shit, we can't even get them from when they stormed the Capitol. We still fighting that one.
Driz, if see you being wrong, you being bad already. You are being. He talking about come read it with him.
I think not.
See, I don't think that's in the Bible.
That's
Driz.
not in the Bible, Drew. That's not there.
Ain't nothing like.
That's not there.
Ain't nothing like reading the Bible off your girl's titties.
That's not there. Not you.
I would read more Bibles if it was on titties.
Not you co-signing, Shan. Don't be co-signing it.
If Bibles was on titties and on backs as they bent over, I would be reading it every day.
I bet you are serious. That's the problem. I figure you are serious. I'm gonna need you to have your own Bible study with your other crew, okay? The crew that you already got come visiting you. Go ahead and have Bible study with them.
I'm not going to hell with y'all. I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry, baby Jesus.
You sorry, baby Jesus.
I'm just trying to, you know me. They say you know everybody, so you know what I'm thinking before I think it. So yeah,
I don't know how to read.
He needs you to translate. He needs you to translate for him.
I told him happy birthday, Slick.
He's trying to get a birthday present.
So back to the.
God knows his heart.
I bet he do.
Right.
God knows mine too. Stay over there.
God knows mine too. And hopefully he'll start putting Bibles on titties. No, go ahead. On big titties.
That's
not little titties.
Happening. And then people, they always want to vote in the presidential election, but they never want to vote in your local. And your local elections are the ones that really damn count.
They the ones who tell you if that pothole on your street gonna get fixed.
They the ones that be making all these stupid, like we got all these new stupid state law regulations that went into effect June, April, and May.
Right.
Like those are the ones that count.
Yeah, people don't realize. I think the reason why, because it's so much more money spent in the presidential election, you can't get away from it. But your local elections is the one who fucks up your everyday.
It does.
They the ones who fuck up your everyday. They the ones who tell the, if the police can pull you over for a tag light being out that I've got pulled over twice for, and I'm gonna keep getting pulled over because I got them to take my whole trunk off to replace my tag light.
I didn't even know they pulled people over still for that.
That's just a reason to pull you over and to search for other shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying I still didn't know.
Yeah.
No. So you carry, right?
I do.
So, do you let them know when they pull you over?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
I'm never gonna tell them. That's like saying shoot me. The fuck I'm gonna tell them I got a gun for it. That's stupid. All you motherfuckers who tell the police, oh, I gotta let the police know I got a gun. That's just mean shoot you. Because now they gonna be, when you say I gotta reach for my license, they tell you get the license, and you say, well, I got a gun. They gonna start pulling out their gun, and as soon as you reach for the license that you already told them you was gonna reach for, they gonna shoot the shit out you. Trust me. Sonya Massey was just putting the pot down, and she had oven mitts on and got shot in the head. So what you think they gonna do to you when you say, I got a gun, but I got a license to carry, and you reach for your wallet? They gonna light your ass up. Especially you with darker pigments. They gonna light you the fuck up. So do not tell them that. I would never tell them that.
So wait a minute, Shane. You saying when they run your name, it shows what already?
It shows that you already got a gun, that you have a license. But, okay, you can say you got a license.
Right. Don't necessarily mean I got it in the car.
That don't mean I got it with me.
Right.
Shit, hell no.
When did they change that damn law?
It's been changed.
Because you don't even have to have a license in the state of Georgia to carry.
Yeah, that's a trick. I told people when they passed that law, I told black folks on this podcast, when they passed that law that you don't need a license to carry, don't be fooled. That doesn't mean you black folks. You better get your fucking license. You are not the right pigment to not have a license to carry a gun. Your ass will be lit the fuck up and John in jail for not having a license to carry a gun. Do not be fooled. You don't have the right privilege yet.
You do not. At all.
Look, Shan said, when I got pulled over, they knew my brother carried. It showed. Okay.
Damn.
Hey, it can show all they want to. That don't mean I got that motherfucker on me.
Right.
So don't shoot me.
That's petty. Why what
Oh, she said that's partly why I got handled how I did. Yeah, they handled her real fucked up. When she got pulled over in Hiram, they handled her real fucked up. Like, they had guns drawn and everything.
Really?
And it wasn't even her. For a stolen car.
Damn.
Like, I don't know how the car was stolen, but it was stolen.
The car she was driving was stolen?
No. It wasn't her car. The car that they were looking for didn't even match her fucking car. It was the license plates had the same numbers, but the license plates was from another fucking state.
Look, let me
They
tell you
damn near had her face down on the ground with they motherfucking foot on her neck.
Let me tell you what I do when I ride through Cobb County and Paulding County, even though I live in Paulding County. Mm-hmm. I drive the speed limit.
Man, let me tell you something. Do not drive through Paulding County with that bullshit.
I live there.
Them motherfuckers is looking to pull you over, and they cheer.
When I first last year, when I first started talking to my friend, when we first started talking, I was leaving his house, but I was catching a cold, so I was over there. You know where the hospital is at, right? Mm-hmm. So I was right in front of the hospital at the light to turn left.
Okay.
Well, I was blowing my nose and sneezing and shit. Like, I don't know. I'd close my eyes when I'm blowing my nose and sneezing.
I do too.
So I missed the turning light. How about when I did turn, the police got behind me and put his lights on. He was like, "What was you doing?" I said, "Huh?" I said, "Why you pulled me over?" He was like, "Because you didn't go through the turning light." I said, "It's against the law to go through the turning light?" He was like, "You must have been on your phone and not paying attention." No, I was sneezing and blowing my nose. Here's the snot, because I was finna throw it out the window before you turned the lights on me.
Right.
But since you want to see it, here you go. You can feel it. It's wet. Go ahead.
Right.
He was like, "So where you going?" "Home."
Now you don't have to tell them shit.
I said, "I'm going home." He was like, "Where's home?" "Dallas," because my tag was still Douglas County.
Right.
And because I just changed my tag this year. He was like, "So where's home?" "Dallas." I said, "My phone is up here in the wind. Like, I have the little stand in my windshield." I was like, "My phone is right up here. I'm confused."
Right.
It was like, "All right, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to give you a verbal warning."
Man.
Verbal warning for what? For blowing my nose?
Shit. Look, let me tell you something. When I got pulled over by the police, just recently here in Douglas County, for my tag light, I said nothing to him. Not a word, which actually made him It pissed him off. It pissed him off that I didn't say anything to him. I had my license already out. He's like, I pulled you over because your tag light was out. I shook my head, yes. He stood there for about 5. Let me tell you, he stood there for 2 hours. Wait for me to say something else. Didn't say nothing. He went back and ran my tag. I don't think he ran it because he came back too quick. Ran my license, came back. You need to get that fixed. Gave my license back. And I could tell he was pissed because he shook his head like, like, what the fuck? Like, why you ain't saying nothing?
They want you to be compatible.
They want you to say something so they can ask you more fucking questions. Let's just put it that way. They want you to say something so they can ask you more fucking questions. Not. I don't have to say shit. I gave you my license.
But I was really confused because I'm like, I didn't run the light. I didn't turn fast. I was like, because I'm sitting up here trying to blow my nose and sneeze. Like, fuck, why you just pulling me the fuck off? I know my insurance good. Because, they be running that little tag thingy on your car. But, yes, Shan, it was a police officer that got killed last night in Hiram over there off of Virgie Valentine. I don't know if anybody knows what Virgie Valentine is, but that's over by Hiram High School.
Right.
Subdivision over there. It was a domestic call that happened, and when apparently the police are saying when they showed up to the house, the suspect started shooting at them out from the house into the car. So more Paulding County, I'm assuming Paulding County and Hiram police showed up, and they started exchanging fire. When they started exchanging fire, one of the police officers was killed. I forgot his name, but he had only been a police officer for 4 years. He had only been patrolling. He started being a police officer during 2020. He started patrolling in 2022, so he had not been on patrol long. But they sent him to. This is why he died. They sent him to Paulding Wellstar. This is why he died.
That's not a trauma one center anyway.
Fuck, that's not a center, period. It's like a clinic. Because I'm going to tell y'all about my little story in a minute. So they sent him there, and he didn't make it. He was alive when they sent him, but he didn't make it when he got there. And the suspect, he was killed. And then the woman, she was shot, and she's in critical condition.
Shan said that's the worst hospital ever.
Let me tell you, we're going to hit the bum.
How do we know that the suspect got killed? How do we know that? We know that if you kill a police officer, 9 times out of 10, you just signed your death warrant.
Yeah. So let's go to the hospital, Shan. So I pulled a muscle 2 weeks ago working out. And I put it on a Monday. I could barely walk, couldn't function, couldn't think straight, nothing. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the ER. I should have went to an ER by the job, but I was like, I didn't know what they was going to give me. I didn't know if they were going to give me strong drugs. So I was like, I'm going to go to the one by the house. Just in case somebody, just in case my friend may have to come and get me, I'm not far.
Oh, Dre, say who your friend is.
My ex-boo.
They not ex. They still,
And so we was when I was there, I asked for them to do some imaging because I was having muscle spasms in my stomach, and then my muscles was pulled in my thigh. The doctor refused to give me any imaging. He said because my lab work was good. Nigga, I didn't come in here because I didn't feel good. I didn't come in here because I was sick. I came in here because I'm in pain. So why you not doing any imaging? He refused to give me imaging.
Like, they don't. A lot of times, there's a book a lot of people need to read, and I'll say once I remember the title of it. I just bought the book recently. But a lot of doctors don't like treating us. They don't like treating black folks. Like real deal. Like,
this is the first time I've ever encountered that.
Like you could say, like literally, I don't mean to cut you off, and I'm not trying to segue to anything else. Like. It was one time I took Slick to the hospital who was literally having a heart attack because she had took some medicine that she shouldn't have took. And they refused, they was like, oh, just sit here for a minute.
I've seen it, and I know people talk about it, and say, you know, I've only experienced it one other time, and that's when I was pregnant with my son, my very first son. But I was young and I didn't know what to do.
Right.
But now I'm older and I know I have to fight for my rights.
Right.
And so this was the first time that I literally had to fight to get seen.
Right.
And so the nurse, she thought I was getting imaging done because she was like, well, go ahead. I said, well, it's cold in here. She said, okay, I'm going to bring you a blanket while we wait for somebody to come and roll you the imaging. The charge nurse, who's the head nurse, thought I should have got some imaging, but they could not get the doctor to write it in. He refused. So the charge nurse was like, you're going to have to go to, she's like, you're going to have to go somewhere else to get it done. She was like, I can't force him, and unfortunately, I can't get another doctor to sign off on it. Once he make his ruling, we can't even get another doctor to sign off to say you should get what you get. I said, this is bogus. My lab work ain't got shit to do with me being in pain. Like, I knew my lab was going to be fine.
Why he say he didn't want to do it?
Because he said my blood work was good. Nigga, I didn't think nothing was wrong with me for my blood. Right. I didn't come in here because I was sick.
I ain't got low iron, bitch.
I'm in pain. So I went to urgent care. Urgent care only does x-rays. So urgent care is like,
but they high as fuck.
Well, my urgent care is not, but they only charge me like,
you know how I solve those problems? I said, okay, well, what's the doctor's name? Okay, what's your name? What's the nurse who helped me name? What's the name of the hospital? Who's the director of the hospital? I just need to know all the people I need to sue, because if something happens to me, I'm damn sure gonna sue your ass. And I have sent letters that I was going to sue people to the fucking hospital. We so quick to just walk away because it's a doctor. I don't walk away. I am paid. I have bail money, and I will cuss you the fuck out if you don't see me.
The doctor refused to come back to the room. This is how bad it got. The doctor refused to come back to the room. So then I went to urgent care. Urgent care was like, you gonna have to go and get, she was like, they said, you need a CAT scan done. They was like, you gotta get it done. So I went back and they was in the shift change. So when we did the shift change, the charge nurse, they went back there and they told the charge nurse, she was like, she's aware of me. She'll make sure another doctor, because they was in the process. So she was like, she's going to have to wait till we get new doctors on board. So, okay. So how about I get a black doctor, female doctor, and say, well, what's wrong? Bitch, I just told you I was wrong. She was like, well, your lab works is good. What the fuck do my lab work got to do with me being in pain? Like, make it make sense.
Yeah, hospitals are shitty now. Anything with WellStar in front of it, I'm finding is shitty too.
Yeah, so, but that's all we got on this side of town.
Well, WellStar is taking over a lot of hospitals, and their service, to me, this is my opinion, what I've experienced, their service at WellStar is full of shit. They have the shittiest customer service, and they have the shittiest doctors, because the first thing they ask you about is your insurance, and you go verify insurance 72 times. You probably be in there verifying your insurance and shit where they can bill you at for 4 hours, and the doctor only see you 2 minutes.
Right.
And then they send you home.
I'm in the process of disputing because I did go back. So y'all not finna bill me for 2 ER visits. That's what the fuck y'all finna do. Y'all gonna bill me for 1 ER visit, my lab work, and my CAT scan. So she finally did. She was like, well, your labs are clean. I said, ma'am, don't ask me nothing else about some lab work, because I didn't come in here because I wasn't feeling good. I didn't come in here because I'm sick. I didn't come in here because I'm nauseous. I didn't come in here because I'm running a fever. I came in here because I'm in pain and I'm having muscle spasms, and I would like for you all to tell me what is wrong with me, because I've had 2 hernia surgeries and I was working out yesterday and I can't damn walk.
Right.
So she was like, okay, well, if that's what you want, I can give you a CAT scan. Thank you.
Right.
Give me the fucking CAT scan.
Right. And you shouldn't have to fight with doctors to do their fucking job. They make enough money to be happy to do the fucking job.
So now I'm in the process of trying to get my CAT scan from the hospital so I can take it to my regular doctor so they can see, so I don't have to pay for another CAT scan, so they can see what they saw on this CAT scan.
I tell motherfuckers, look, I need the best service. I need everything, because we have insurance. If that's not an issue. I need whatever the fucking test you need to run, I need them all ran. I start that off early.
No, Slick, that's the problem. That's all they wanted to do was give me drugs. I didn't want the drugs. because I have hernias. I'm like, I need to make sure I'm not having a prolapse in one of my hernias.
Right.
That's all they wanted to do was give me drugs. They was like, soon as I walked in the ER room, they was like, we finna give you some drugs. We're gonna give you some pain medicine. Hold on, wait a minute. Can I see the doctor first before y'all get the doping me up?
Yeah, but they do. A lot of them do think that depending on the doctor you get in the hospital you go to, WellStar General. In general is what I've experienced. I don't have to say allegedly because I've experienced it. They always think that you're seeking drugs. Like, nigga, I don't want you don't want to get the kickback from the fucking drugs.
Right.
I don't get kickbacks from the drugs. You, the doctor and the hospital gets kickback from the drug company to give me the fucking drugs. So why you think I want drugs? You want to give me drugs.
Probably getting it for her invisible friend. All my issues is because I'm a thick girl.
They always say that.
No, your issues will probably come from all this medication they don't gave you. One medication causes another problem, which causes another problem. They got to give you a medication to fix that
surprisingly,
one.
her blood work be good.
Right, the blood work ain't the problem. Our blood is not the problem.
Well, that's what they start with.
That's what they start with. Our blood is not the problem.
Doctors, man. I try to go get a physical once a year, but as far as that's concerned, like my shoulder. When I went for my shoulder, which surprisingly hasn't hurt in a long time, knock on wood, thank Jesus, because the body actually is supposed to heal itself. It's built to heal itself. A lot of people don't realize that the body is built to heal itself. And this is not something I learned off Instagram. I actually read this. I read a lot. The body is built to heal itself. It may take some time to do
because
so.
we have collagen, but the older we get, the least our collagen depletes. So they have like collagen powder and collagen in the liquid form that we should be taking. And so I said I'm gonna start taking after I don't have this whole catastrophe with my life.
Well, Dre said you need to eat more bananas.
Bananas constipate you.
And he said he the best drug.
Okay. Bananas constipate you. I'm just saying.
Bananas constipate you. The bananas make you not shit at all.
They don't.
But you can counteract that with coffee.
So just have a banana coffee. Just have banana
coffee makes you regular.
Yeah, just drink some banana flavor coffee.
Banana coffee makes you regular. You won't shit. You'll be so regular that you'll just shit regular.
I'm trying to say.
If you eat bananas by itself, it's gonna make you not shit. But if you drink coffee by itself, it's gonna make you shit excessively. So if you drink banana coffee, it'll knock each other out, right?
Yeah.
I'm with it. Banana coffee, it is.
Banana coffee, it is.
Hey, drink. He said not his banana.
I'm allergic.
He said she allergic.
I'm allergic. What does that say? If you want to get out of what your body feels relieved. What does that say?
Word Empress says if you get a cut out, scratch, your body heals itself. All the proof you need. Exactly, Word Empress. The body is built to heal itself. Really, it's built to heal itself from within. It just may take longer than you want to.
Right. And
when you go to the doctor, they try to speed that process up. But you have to, like my shoulder. My shoulder was fucked up for a long time. Like, they was
the only reason I went because I was trying to make, like again, I said I had a muscle spasm, and then I was trying to make sure I didn't tear a muscle because I already fucked up my MCL.
Right.
So I was trying to make sure I didn't tear a muscle.
Well, don't do stuff that fucks up your MCL. That'll help you. That'll help you heal. That'll help you feel better.
Man, I'm trying to get fine out here on y'all.
Man, please.
I'm trying.
Everybody's interpretation of fine is different.
Mine is mine.
Oh, okay. I thought it might have been your friends.
No, mine is mine.
Driz is
Don't do this.
Is Stallion fine in your eyes, or what? Does she need to work on it a little bit? Because she say she is pulling hamstrings and busting ACLs to get fine out here. So I'm just asking you, as a man looking from the outside in, is she fine? He's talking about some whatever. Yeah.
I've lost 30 pounds.
She said you might need to come see him.
Whatever. I've lost 30 pounds.
Hey, I'm gonna clap on your head. I need to lose weight. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I look at the screen, I'm fat. And I don't even eat that much. I looked at a video the other day of myself when I was getting ready to DJ, and I was taking pictures of the booth, and I walked past the camera. I said, "Oh my God, who is that?" And it was me. I looked like I weighed 600 pounds.
That was your interpretation.
I said, "Jesus Christ, I'm terrible." Jesus Christ, I'm fat.
She's scared because
She said she's scared because I might show her some new tricks.
whatever. All right, so since he want to go there, so I'm
What you gonna show how to how to fix that bone?
So I was out in the streets again.
Okay.
So me and my friend, we were taking a break, like how the celebrities do, taking a break from each other.
Have y'all got back together? Y'all still on the break?
We're still on the break.
So you still on the street? What? No. I thought y'all broke up. Where the break come from? You switched to break?
Well, that's the breakup.
I thought y'all was done with each other. Like you was like, fuck this nigga.
I was.
But then he said,
Mm-mm.
what did he do like this? Let me tell you what he said. You know what? I made a mistake.
No.
No, let me finish. I thought I wanted to be with her, but really it's you. I was nervous. I was nervous to how fast this was moving, and I was scared that we were moving too fast, and I didn't get an opportunity. Right? Do I sound right?
He said, "Oh my God, that's some delusional, toxic shit."
Right. It is. Thank you. It is some.
We on a break.
He said, how you straighten out them cramps? Her friend helped her.
I don't have cramps.
The spasms. Her friend helped her.
they
Her friend
just-
helped her stretch her legs,
They just come and go.
like
They're-
over her shoulders.
So that's why I need my CAT scan to try to fix that. But so I'm on a break. We on a break.
Okay.
So we trying to figure out our lives.
Okay.
He figuring out his shit. I'm figuring out my shit.
Sound like bullshit to me, but go ahead.
I'm gonna circle back to it. I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah.
So in the process, I went back to the streets.
Okay.
I did go back to the streets. The streets reminded me why the fuck I got off of them.
Oh. Hard out here for a pair palm.
Let me tell you, these men are so stupid.
Don't say all men.
I just said
Just the
these.
men you like.
I didn't even like them. I didn't even get a chance to like them or dislike them. It was like, so let me tell you. So
Your type. That's your type.
it wasn't even my type. So I'm gonna give you a prime example.
Okay.
I was at the dealership off of Thorn Road,
Okay.
and the guy, he walked up to me, and I had just got through cussing out the visor for the car, for my son's car. I just got through done with dealing with him, so I wasn't smiling. And he came out, he was like, "You need to smile." Okay, whatever.
Right.
So he was talking, and he wanted to change numbers. So I gave him the number, and I was like, "Well, how old are you?"
Right.
First red flag. He's like, "I don't tell people my age." What? You don't tell people your age?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of stupid shit is this?
Okay.
So that was the first red flag. 2 and 3 came at the same damn time. So I was actually driving to Alabama. Me and my mom was going to Alabama. I don't know if you've seen the videos of my son when he was on the track.
No, I didn't see it.
Okay. So I had posted some videos of him. He was on the track. He went racing in Alabama on the track. So I was driving out there. So
Race car drive.
No, motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
So I had went out there. So I was driving out there to go see him on the track.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy called. So I was like, I ain't finna talk to him right now because I know he gonna be wanting to ask me questions like, oh, let me back up. The second one was, I was telling him, I said, well, I kind of don't talk to people that's not in their 40s. Like, you got to be like knocking on 40s door or 40s, for me to talk to you.
Right.
I don't talk to little kids.
Right.
And that's how I look at it. So he texted me and was like, why don't you talk to men that's younger than you? Because I typically can't vibe with them.
Right.
Like, it doesn't match.
What we gonna talk about?
Right. So what we're gonna talk about? Like, I know you may know something, but typically y'all act too fucking immature for me. So that was 2.
Dre said he in his 40s. He is in his 40s.
Oh, Lord. So we get to the third flag was he called while I was driving. So I was like, I'll call him back later on. How about this ninja sends me a whole text message because I didn't answer the phone, and was like, oh, I thought you would like to have some intriguing, enticing conversation, but I guess you changed your mind. Wait a minute. I just met you 2 hours ago.
Right.
How we get here this quick? Like, because I didn't answer your phone call immediately? Like, you didn't even give me a chance to go the whole day to ignore you. You sent this as soon as you hung up the phone.
Maybe he used to women ignoring him. And that's the first sign.
So let me tell you what I did. I blocked him.
Damn.
Real quick. I don't have the time.
Making a whole 24.
And he's still at the dealership. So guess what? I see him every time I'm up in the dealership, and he's sitting there looking stupid. I ain't got the time, the patience, or the energy. This is why I don't talk to people in their 30s.
Okay.
So
Slick say that was a little boy answer anyway when he asked about his age.
Trying to tell you. So then, I don't talk to people that got little kids.
Oh my God.
So one guy,
why you don't talk? I know you told us this before. Why?
Because I don't want you to tell me we can't spend any time together because you got to go be with your kids.
That serves as a responsible parent.
Right.
Then that responsibility will kick over to you when y'all start dating because you already know he's responsible.
And that means I don't want it.
You don't want the responsibility?
I don't want it.
You rather have I thought you would want to have intriguing conversation.
I don't want that one either.
Well, goddamn, you got to pick a poison and drink it.
I don't want it.
Fuck?
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Oh, Slick say Kay need to be turned out.
What?
How you know she ain't been turned out, Drez?
How we get there?
Hey, it's in the comments. I don't have to hit no button.
Drez, I'm gonna need you to log off. So,
Drez, she say, put your phone on. Put your phone away.
Put your phone away. So, me and the guy, we was talking. He was like, "Can we meet up?" I was like, "Sure, I'll meet you." So he was like, "I'll meet you at Fin and Feathers or Allure."
Okay.
I was like, "Okay." I don't know what Allure is. So I was like, "I don't know what Allure is." I said, "What is Allure?" He says over there by the Walmart. Like,
it's over by Waffle House.
It's that Chinese restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's not a Chinese restaurant anymore. It's a Allure. It's a bar.
Oh, it's a bar. Oh, okay. So
you know where the Waffle House is?
Mm-hmm. Right there beside
behind racetrack.
Privé, whatever the other one.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's not Allure.
That's not.
Allure is in between those two sections. So you got the Waffle House, you got a spot, you got Cracker Barrel, and then you got the other spot.
Okay. And where Allure is?
I guess Allure is between Cracker Barrel and Waffle House. It used to be the little Chinese all-you-can-eat buffet. I don't know.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking about. But you said some other name. Privé.
What? I forgot. Is it Prix or Privé?
Okay. Well, anyway, the people watching don't give a fuck about that shit.
So he was like, "I'll meet you at one of them." He said, "I got to see what time they close."
Okay.
I was like, "Okay, cool." I'm in the
responsible.
In the back of my head, Fin and Feathers stay open to 1 o'clock. I already know this.
He probably didn't know though.
He didn't know. He claimed he didn't know.
Okay, because I wouldn't know.
So he was like, Allure's about to close. I'm like, what happened to Fin and Feathers? I ain't say it out loud. He was like, so you want to go get some snow cones? I don't eat snow cones.
Okay.
I'm 46 damn years old. What I'm finna do going to a spot to go eat a snow cone? No, I'm not eating no snow cone. I said, I don't eat snow cones. He was like, all right, let me find somewhere else to go. So he sends me the location. Guess what it is?
What?
The snow cone place.
Oh, okay.
So I already know. I'm already in mid-transit. So I'm like, okay, so you ain't got no money.
How you know you got no money? He wants...
You ain't got no money. Because we could have clearly went to Fin and Feathers and had one drink. And they have happy hour on. I know they menu. They have happy hour. So they got like $5 and $10 drinks.
Okay.
So you ain't got no money because you want to go take me to the snow cone place when I already told you I don't eat snow cones.
He might not want to blow no money on you just yet.
He would have did better telling me he wanted to meet me in Starbucks. Okay. I could deal with Starbucks. I could deal with that.
Okay.
Like you don't have to blow your bank on me. But
not the first time, right?
Right. But at least do something that I'm going to enjoy too. I'm telling you I don't eat this, but this is where we end up at. Okay. So we get there. He talking. He tells me, I said, well, how long was your last relationship? He was like, he was 10 years. I said, you was with somebody for 10 years and you didn't marry them? He was like, no. He was like, because the relationship wasn't good. Well, why was you with somebody for 10 years? This was another flag. So then he got to, I said, well, how? I said,
maybe he was married before.
He has never been married.
Oh.
So I said, well, you say you have a kid by this relationship. How old's your kid? He said 12. I guess my face said I can't fuck.
But that's not a little kid though. That's a 12-year-old.
That's
They
a kid.
can watch themselves.
That's a kid to me.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna finish this.
Man, at 12, I was driving trucks and putting engines in and changing brakes and shit. I was painting houses.
So
and
I was like,
on at 12.
He was like, so that's an issue for you? I said, he said, your face told it all. I said, well then, if my face told it, then yes, it's an issue for me. He was like, but you got kids. I can go out with my kids. My kids are 19 and 25. I don't have them type of responsibilities. He was like, well, it won't be like a responsibility while we get to know each other. It is. I said, because you just clearly just sat here and told me you get your son every weekend. He said, I do. I pick him up from school on Friday, and then I take him back Sunday evening. I said, so when do you think we're going to spend time with each other? I said, because I'm only available on the weekend. I said, so when you think we're going to spend time with each other? He said, well, I just won't get my kid on Friday. I said, that sounds real fucked up. So you're going to alter your life plan with your child to go spend the plans with a woman that you don't even know that's going somewhere? I said, I look at you worse now than I did before.
So basically, he has no win.
He didn't.
He tells you that he's going to change his schedule to accommodate you guys spending time together, and you tell him, hell no, why you going to change your schedule? But at first you said, well, when we going to spend time together? So he's actually making time to spend with you,
No.
which is one of your pet peeves about, hold on, let me break this shit down to you like fractions. He actually is your pet peeve is, well, when we going to spend time together if you got children? I can change my schedule. I can come. I can get my son on Saturday. We can spend time together on Friday, or I can get my son on Friday, or whatever. We can spend time on Saturday. But technically, he's 12. He can spend time with himself, and I can come get you. We can spend some time together. So even if he says that, you like, hell no.
Right.
But if he would have said, I don't know when we're going to spend fucking time together. I'm getting my children on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That would have been fine.
You need to make time for me
I
Monday,
would have
Tuesday,
looked at
Wednesday,
him
and
better.
Thursday.
I would have looked at him better.
No,
than
he had
that.
no win.
He didn't because he had a young
Okay,
kid.
you know what
So,
I would have told you? Kick rocks.
I did.
I would have told you kick
I
rocks.
told him to kick rock. I don't do children. Your kids have to at least be in senior high school in order for me to deal with them.
Man, please.
That's just me. I don't have the time or the patience to be dealing with folks' children.
How you know you were gonna have to deal with the child? Is my question.
At some point, you do. Like
How?
if the
When?
relationship matures, y'all start getting together, y'all spend time with each other, and it moves on to like past a year. Guess what you finna do? You finna spend
You don't
time
have
with
to see
these
my
folks'
damn
kids.
children. I don't know if you're crazy enough to be around my children just yet. I need to give you some time away.
I've been there, done that. I ain't doing it again.
Man, please. You're gonna be single forever with all them damn caveats you got for dating. You need to get it together. You need to get it together and realize that sometimes the type you want may not be the type you get, but you can work with it.
I know that. But I got my things. No little kids though.
That was not a little. I can see you saying 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years.
They out there too.
He 13.
Nope. Nope.
You know what 13-year-olds is doing now?
I don't know, but I don't. You know why I don't know? Cause I ain't got none.
Anyway, y'all
So-
see what Driz says. She don't want no nice guy. She need Driz to give her the thrill and fantasizes about it in her head and fantasizes about it in her head. You need him to give you them thrills, and you fantasize about it in your head.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't do neither one.
You might be like, never mind. Anyway.
Yeah. So with that being said, and another guy I was talking to, we had talked on the phone for about 2 weeks. I just cut him off this week.
Because what? His shoes was too big.
No, so I'm gonna say. So we was talking, and I was like, his voice just sounds too light.
Oh my God.
Y'all know I have a thing for voices. So I was like, I said his voice sounds too light. I was like, I don't know. He just seemed a little bit feminine, a little bit sugar in his tank. I don't know what it was, but it was like the voice was too light for me. So I was like, let's FaceTime. So we FaceTime. Tuesday. I think we FaceTime Tuesday. And he would never let me see his whole body.
Okay.
So that's an issue for me too.
Why?
Because I don't like teddy bears. I don't like teddy bears.
What's a teddy bear? Describe one, please.
Like them truck drivers.
Oh, describe one. Give me a description.
A truck driver.
Give me a description of a teddy bear. And what would a teddy bear look like walking with you? Be like, damn, you would stick be somewhere. You be like, damn, that's a teddy bear. What would he look like?
Belly out the here.
Okay. What else?
Like fat everywhere else, but you see the belly before you see anything else. Type shit.
But you don't know what's up under that belly.
I'm not gonna find out either. Not gonna find out either.
Women today are full of shit.
So anyway, we had been talking, and then when we FaceTime, he would never let me see below his face.
Word Empress said that you meet him online.
I did.
She said she did.
Yeah.
So they said, so is it her dates or her judgment?
It's my judgment.
Oh, okay.
I know this. I know it's my judgment.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to another one.
Okay.
It's my judgment. So we was talking, and I was like, damn, he won't move. He made sure that camera did not move. That phone did not move. So we was talking, and he said something. I was like, I'm a lady. I don't do no manual labor. He said, girl, me too. I died. I said, you too? I said, what that mean? He said, I don't do no manual labor. I said, what does that look like for you? He's like, well, he seen on social media where they was asking, are you less than a man because you don't change no tire? I said, who the fuck don't know how to change a tire? He's like, all men don't know how to change tires. I said, really? All men don't know how to change a tire? He's like, well, I just learned. You just learn how to change a tire? He was like, and after I did it that one time, I was like, I was never changing that dirty thing again. He said, I don't even own no screwdrivers, no hammers, no nothing in my house. He said, I'm not the one that you gonna bring a glass of Kool-Aid or fix a sandwich because we outside working the yard. He said, I ain't checking no oil.
Now, hold on now. I don't like working in the yard. I am not that guy. But I can change the tire. I could probably do brakes. I could do a lot of other shit.
Let me tell you.
I could build this shit out like I did. But working in the yard, hell the fuck no. I hate working in the yard.
He ain't checking your oil. He ain't changing your tire. He ain't helping you build nothing in the house.
He ain't changing the battery over.
He ain't doing nothing. He said, I'll cook and I'll take you on a vacation. Bitch, who the woman here? Me or you?
Well, that sound like a plan, right?
No. I blocked him. I told him I could no longer talk to him. Cause I be trying not to be combative with these people.
But if you break down, you don't need him to come fix it. He gonna send somebody to tow you and get it fixed for you. See? You don't look at the positive things. He already said, I don't do nothing but cook and take you on vacations. Plus, right?
No, because I already live in a bubble, so ain't too much shit you cooking me.
He gonna cook you all gluten.
So,
all gluten items.
If I want to build a shelf in my house, you gonna tell me you gonna send some random ass nigga to my house to go build some shit for me?
Right.
No. If I want to go work in the yard today, okay, so it's like 7 o'clock in the evening. I'm like, babe, I bought some flowers. Come help me plant these flowers with Chris. You gonna no, that's not what we're doing.
Dre said he gonna come fix your tires.
So we was actually supposed to went out on a date. I canceled the date and everything.
Just because he ain't know how to change the tire?
Cause that nigga said he wasn't doing shit. That nigga said he wasn't even checking my oil.
Sometimes, man, you just don't be feeling like doing that shit.
I'm gonna need, if I say, babe, something wrong with my car, and you gonna be like, all right, what? No.
I'll be like, you need to go to the dealership and get that shit checked.
So I blocked him.
No, I'll check it out and see if I can figure it out. If I can't figure it out, then I'm like, you know what? We need to get it towed.
At least attempt. Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt.
And even if you can't fix it, I don't expect you to fix it. But just be like, baby, let me go check your oil, your tires, man. Just do.
I don't check oil on nobody else's car.
I'm just saying.
I'm starting to get into it now a little bit. I've never been that guy who's going to get your car washed, get it detailed, because I don't do mine.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different.
I just don't, because it's a car. Like, it's a car. I usually go from point A to point B. But if it comes to fixing stuff now, I try to fix figure out a way to fix it. If I can't fix it, then we got to go somewhere else.
So let me give you a prime example. So one day I went to the pharmacy.
So they say all this is on the first date.
It wasn't even a date. We didn't get
The first time y'all talked, that all that happened on the first conversation.
Well, we have been talking about 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Not every day, but you know. So, but once I got there, because I was like, I need to see you on FaceTime before I can meet this date. Because I'm like,
how did he look from the neck up?
He was okay from the neck up. He wore glasses, and then when he took his glasses off, he had real dark eyes, so he looked a little
because
raccoonish.
You know what happens? The reflection of the sun in your glasses darkens your eyes. It's just like suntan. It's just like a tanning booth. You know that, right? Do you wear yours outside a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Like in the sun?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen, you got dark. You might got something on your face.
I got vitiligo.
Me too.
Fuck you.
So I got vitiligo too.
So this other dude.
That's what happens to me. I'm vitiligo.
So I canceled the date and told him I didn't want to talk to him no more, and then blocked him. So I don't even know what he responded with. Then it was another dude. He had a gap in his teeth.
Oh, but you got one. The fuck is wrong with you? You got a gap as you so you blocking people for shit you got. That's like
I didn't block him for that.
That's like saying I can't. That's like a one-arm person saying, "Man, I can't date you because you got one arm." What the fuck is going on?
I didn't block him for that. I called my best friend because we was FaceTiming, and I seen he had a gap because on all his pictures he had his mouth closed.
Okay. So
I called my best friend. I was like, "Hey, what you doing?" She was like, "Nothing." I said, I got an issue." She was like, "What?" I said, this nigga I'm talking to, he got a gap." She fell out laughing. She said, "Ain't this coming from a person that got a gap?"
Right.
I said, "Yeah." She said, "You got an issue with you having a gap?" "No."
Okay, so what's the problem?
She was like, she said, "What's the problem?" I said, "I don't know. I didn't know this was an issue." She said, "Girl," I said, "I know. I got too many issues going on."
You don't need to be dating. You need to fix yourself first before you go date somebody. You need to fix yourself first.
But that's not the reason why I stopped talking to him. I moved.
But that was strike fucking one.
It was.
Let's get that clear.
Strike 2 was he said he supported Trump.
Okay.
So, and strike 3 came, he had this negative connotation on women in relationships. So, once he kept talking about, he was like, you know, you and your girlfriends do this. I said, first of all, you don't know me and my girlfriends. We don't do that.
What is that y'all do?
So, he was like, you know, y'all wear them long lashes that be covering all over your eyes. I said, most of my girlfriends don't even wear lashes.
People give you their experience like me.
Right.
I say all women cheat.
So
and you'll be like, all women don't cheat. I'm like, well, my experiences they have.
Right. So he had these experiences from what he was going through.
Uh-huh.
And so then it kept coming up in a conversation. I said, how long you been out of a relationship? He's like, me and my girl just broke up in May. I'm like, oh, okay. So the next day, this is all happening when I had went to the ER. So he had called and checked on me while I was at the ER.
Damn.
So I was like, okay. So I texted him when I got home to let him know I made it home, I'm good or whatever. I'll talk to you tomorrow. So he was like, all right, cool. So the next morning, I get up. He don't send me 2 more videos of asking me, is this how your girlfriends are? I was like, how did we keep getting here? So then he was like, Grand Rising Queen. I was done. I am not a pack of fucking biscuits. I'm not biscuits. And then you sent me these 2 videos asking me.
He was trying to show you how knowledgeable he was.
Fuck that.
Just
say good morning. Just say good morning. Don't grand rise me.
Well, technically, you're not supposed to say morning.
Just say good. Hello.
Good day.
How are you? Whatever.
Morning is like death.
Don't.
You're mourning the day.
Don't grand rise me.
I can be.
Do not grand rise me. Okay? I'm not a pack of fucking biscuits. So when he did that.
You ain't like him saying queen?
No. So then he did that and
he had a gap.
And he sent the 2 videos. I was done. So I texted him back and I was like, no, me and my girlfriends are not like this. I said, but I believe you need some time to heal from your previous relationship. And I wish you the best. And I hope you find somebody that aligns with you more than I do.
Then you blocked him.
I didn't even block him yet. This nigga sent me a dissertation back. He was mad.
Exactly.
Why?
Because you fucking trying to kick him to the curb. Look, I don't do the kicking. You don't do the kicking. I do the fucking kicking to the
Apparently,
curb.
that's how he felt.
Exactly.
Because he was
I be like,
mad.
hold on, motherfucker. You don't break up with me. You need to hear from your shit. You don't like people with gaps, and you got a gap. The fuck going on? You
He
need
didn't
to
even
hear
know I had
from
an
your
issue with him in the gap.
retardness with that shit.
He didn't even know I had an issue
I'm done
with
with
that.
you.
He was so mad.
Yeah.
He was like, why would you text me to let me know you made it home if you wasn't interested in me? Sir, we getting to know each other. And I realized today we is not on the same page. Like, I don't understand. This is my thing with dating or trying to date. People don't understand the concept or dating and meeting people. They think when you meet people, you automatically supposed to fall into a relationship. That is not what that is. When we're talking and meeting in the beginning, we're trying to see if we're vibing, if you aligning, if I like your conversation, if you like my conversation. That's what that's supposed to be.
I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to fuck. What I'm trying to be.
What you trying to do, you ain't trying to be in a relationship.
I ain't trying to be in no relationship. I've been in plenty of those. But I'm just trying to fuck. That's all I'm trying to do. Like,
but
when I
the
meet you,
people that are, they don't understand the concept of dating. And so after the guy that I just ended it with, the last guy, I was like, you know what? I deleted my profile off of the dating app. I deleted the profile, shut it down.
Slick say, I heard people with gaps were freaks. If people with gaps freaks,
I don't know.
you got a gap, but we're asking you.
I don't know.
Are you a freak?
I'm not.
I don't believe you. Do she know she had one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've
I
had
don't know.
mine
I
all
don't know
my
if she
life.
know. I don't know what she meant by that because it was doing the other question.
My gap.
No, I don't think she meant that.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah.
So that is where I've come to with the.
Oh yeah, Slick say it's dating that bad. It's dating that bad out here.
Yes. And I guess for me,
Word Empress say you got a gap. Word Empress. She said she a super freak. If you got a gap, then the myth is true. She said she a super freak. She got your freaks.
okay. She keep it.
I bet you Word Empress want to know artsy women. She probably wear beads and shit. Like she probably do poetry. You do poetry, Word Empress, and like incense while you doing poetry.
I don't do that, but I do poetry.
Like Erica Badu type. I'm gonna marry Erica Badu.
I ain't this type of poetry, but I do poetry.
You don't do what type of poetry? Okay. What that mean? That's just clapping. That's clapping, so you don't disturb the poet. See, that's how I know you don't do fucking poetry. You just said some shit. No,
I don't do this.
I don't do this. That's how I know you don't do poetry.
I do my own poetry.
All poetry is poetry. When you do it, when the people do this, they're clapping for you.
So I was saying, like, I don't go out and speak poetry. I don't do words.
Well, just say I don't do live. Just say I don't.
I don't do this.
You do it to yourself. You write it in your book. Yeah, that's how I know you don't do poetry.
So,
what's your open mic night, Word? She said she got an open mic night. What's it called so we can tell it and tell the date and time that it is on.
She said, let's have one.
Oh, let's have one. You know what? I actually been looking for poets to come down here at Misfits Radio and do a live stream of their poetry. They gotta have like 2 or 3 poems. 2 or 3 poems. They live stream their poetry live from Misfits Radio. We got a section for them.
Go let Shannon.
Okay, got a section. I'm coming to Shan. Got a section for them to do it. They sit down. They tell their story about what brought them to poetry. They journey to poetry. We live stream it. I need about 5 poets to do that.
I don't do
get that
what,
done.
Slick? I don't do what?
We good. KK don't do no damn poetry.
I write my own shit. I just don't do like
I'm
this.
coming, Shan.
I don't do this.
That's how I know you don't do poetry, because that's the clapping part.
I don't do that. I don't do that. So anyway, I ended up blocking him, and I was like, I'm over this. But after I was talking to the last guy, I realized that I don't want to be out here in these streets right now, because I realize I am very judgmental, and there's things that I want and people aren't able to give me, or they don't do it. So I was like, you know what? Let me just refocus on my career, my business, and come out the streets. So I did delete my dating profile. I deleted all of that. I deleted that before I even started talking to the guys. I deleted my profile. I only had the profile up for 2 weeks. And so I deleted the dating profile, and I was like, this ain't for me. So yeah, so I'm not doing the dating. If I meet somebody, it was a guy yesterday that I seen in Sam's. He seemed like he liked me. He seemed like he was wanting to throw his shot. And I was flirting with him, you know, trying to see. But then he opened his mouth.
What'd he say?
And his teeth was fucked up. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, never mind.
Some people don't have good dental insurance. Shit, it's expensive. I got dental insurance and I can't afford a dentist.
Look, I'm gonna need you to either knock him out or something. We can't do.
Well, I don't have to open my mouth when I'm around you. You don't have to see. Let me tell you something.
I would rather you be toothless than have a whole bunch of teeth doing like this. Just don't have them. You
need counseling. You know that, right? You need counseling or Jesus. I pick counseling then Jesus.
She ain't got them legs out. She ain't got them legs out.
Counseling and Jesus. You need both.
So you was asking like about me and my friend. So we taking a break.
Y'all technically not.
We are.
Y'all still fucking?
No.
Y'all ain't fucked.
No.
You ain't cracked them up before in one time. Okay. Have y'all did oral?
No, we haven't done anything.
No sexual prowess at all.
No.
But do y'all have sexual tension?
Probably.
How high?
We don't do nothing.
It's just a matter of time.
Like if we get back together, then yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of them nights you gonna be like, shit, these streets ain't hitting on shit, but I need to get what I need to get. Ring, ring. What's up, buddy?
Nah. So we good. So, I've learned in dating him that I had anxious avoiding attachment issues. You gotta know your limits when you. And I can't see. We need to change that to black so I can see it better.
Okay. Okay.
What's Slick say?
You gotta know your limits when you in these streets.
My limits. I met my limit. I'm over it. And what's the next one say? I'm doing.
Word Empress says I'm digging out my old notebook so I can come on Misfits Radio.
You most definitely can.
Okay.
You most definitely welcome to come live stream your poetry, talk about it, say what brought you to each poem, what made you write it. I'm dead serious. Don't fuck around, man. I'm dead serious, Word Empress. I've been trying to get the poets to come down here and fuck with us for a while. Some of y'all real snooty. Y'all don't want to act right. But anyway.
So I've learned that I have anxious avoiding attachment issues.
Who?
Anxious avoiding.
Oh, I thought you said ancient.
I was like, the ancestor told you to avoid shit?
No. So I've realized that's what I have. And it became an issue for me and him. So
Okay.
outside of him having
So
shit,
you admitting it was your fault?
it was both of our faults actually.
But it was more your fault?
Yeah, I sabotaged it.
I believe it was more your fault.
Yeah, I know I sabotaged.
When you said you didn't like you had a problem with a person with a gap and you have a gap, I knew your shit was off the rails then.
I did.
And I'm not just fucking with you to fuck with you.
Right.
But you know that's kind of fucked up, right?
So so I sabotaged the shit out of it.
God damn.
I've been sabotaging it from the beginning.
Why?
You don't want to get close to people?
That's
you
my
start getting too close, you feel like, uh-oh.
yeah, that's my avoidance.
Okay.
So you remember how we used to always talk about when me and him used to go to the spot, like how it'd be an issue for y'all, but it wasn't an issue for me.
That y'all not speak to each other?
Well, we spoke, but we didn't like hang in there. So that's why it was okay for me because I'm avoiding you.
You know what? I ain't gonna even lie. I respect that you noticed that.
Yeah. So
I respect it. I ain't gonna front on it. I ain't gonna make jokes about it because it takes a lot of people to realize their internal problem and then how they put those on other people. Because I know I have problems with trusting people. I'll tell you in a minute. I don't trust nobody. I barely trust myself. So you know what I'm saying? Just like 100%. So
and then the anxious issues came in. Like if I call you, you can't wait to call me back. You can't return my call.
I gotta call you right away.
You gotta call me back right away or respond to me right away. So if you don't, then I'm pissed. So now I'm finna blow you up, even though I know that's not gonna make you call me back. But I just want to piss you off because I'm pissed off.
Damn, we couldn't be in no that shit because I'm petty than the motherfucker.
So
I wouldn't answer your shit on purpose.
So and that's what was happening.
I know it's gonna piss her off. I just want to see how pissed off she goes.
So and that's what was happening. So, and I did therapy on that. My therapist was like, you know it's nobody's responsibility to call you back when you want them to call you back, right? I was like, but...
That nigga could have been doing brain surgery.
So, and that's what she was like. He worked. She was like, you don't know what he got going on. So, I was supposed to do like this 3-hour time frame, 3 to 5 hour time frame. So, like if I called you and you didn't respond back to me within 3 to 5 hours, then call you back.
Okay.
But that's not what I did. I could never get there.
Hey.
And so
I'm gonna clap for you because you're doing the work.
So that was like my issue. And he would always tell me, just calm down, relax, just relax, just calm. And I could never get there. So, and then he started being petty because I was being petty. So.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I self-sabotage.
Well, hey, at least you know it. Oh, Slick say you want more than you willing to give.
Who, me?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Slick on that. You want more than you willing to give because, let me tell you why.
Okay.
If you called me and I didn't call you back, you mad.
Right.
But if I called you and you don't call me back, it's okay.
Yes.
Okay, see, more than what you willing to give.
So that's that avoiding shit. But I just told y'all.
That's that bullshit. That's that straight bullshit right there. How is it okay for you not to call me right back, but it's not okay for me not to call you right back? Think about that. How's it okay for you to have a gap, but it's not okay for me to have a gap? Where we at with this? You need to stay out them streets. You right. You need to heal. You need to pray a lot, light incense and candles, and get it together, because you is fucked up. You are fucked up. I thought I was fucked up, but you beat me. Because I'm petty and I don't trust people, and I don't give a fuck now. I just don't care. But yeah, you fucked up.
So
but I'm saying it with love.
So we're on a break.
I'm saying it with love.
Right.
You should take a break. Because that's a difficult... Men are simple, and we've got to navigate all that shit. It's hard on us. It's like, damn. I called her yesterday, she ain't called me back from yesterday. But as soon as I don't answer her phone, and I'm in the middle of damn lifting an elephant over a horse. I can't pick up my phone right now, and she is having a fucking fit. That is not fair. Yeah. That is not fair.
So, and he would always tell me, he was like, you need to calm down. He was like, just relax, just take a break.
You got strong.
He was like, just pause.
Let me tell you something. This is coming from somebody who's...
But I don't have them same expectations on my friends.
Well, your friend ain't giving you dick. It's dick that's doing it. You know what? Stay away from dick. I just narrowed it down from you. It's dick that's making you crazy.
But it's
not friends, not people.
I don't think it's all, because I don't be caring about most guys. I think if I like you, then I feel like you need to do what I want you to do when I want you to do it.
No, it don't work that way. We all grown. We all grown.
So here I am.
Like, I used to be like, feel like if we're in a relationship, we need to do certain things. But now I'm like, that's not really how it works. You know, I was married for a very long time, so I was in a bubble. I had a whole little thing going. But over the years after my divorce, I've learned things slowly but surely. It's like, that's just not how it works. If I don't call you, if you don't call me back, it's either you saw the call, you were busy, and then you forgot. Because why I forget? If you know what I'm saying, if I'm on a call with somebody,
But I feel like if you dig me, you like me, you shouldn't forget to call me back.
it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
If I'm at work when you call me and I'm working and I'm doing something, then I get busier at work. Then I'm like, fuck, something happened at work and I'm pissed off and I'm driving home. I may lay down for a second and fall asleep. And then when I wake up, you done call me 622 times. Now I'm really not calling your ass back.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Because I don't want to hear this bullshit on the other end of this motherfucking phone.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, or you just sent me 600 texts. I'm like, that bitch crazy, fun.
Yeah, I don't do the texting.
I called her last week one day, and she ain't called me back for 2 days, and I wasn't tripping. She blowing me up. And then, since I'm so petty, when we do talk, and you like, why you ain't calling me back? I'm like, oh, I was fucking. Because I'm petty like that.
So
I'm going to give you what you want.
So this is why we're on a break.
Y'all
Now-
should be on a break.
So now that we're on the break, I'm okay. Like if I call him, he don't respond to the call.
So you possessive.
I guess that's what it is.
You are possessive.
Yeah.
You believe that since y'all in a relationship, y'all doing grown wrestling, that you should be able to call him whenever, whatever, and he pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Grown wrestling don't make you own a person.
I'm working
Grown
on
wrestling is just grown wrestling.
that. I'm working on that.
Okay. All right. Hey, Shannon Jack be coming up next, y'all. And
she got them legs out. Woo woo.
Shannon Jack be coming up
She
next.
got little
and,
booty shorts.
hey, we gonna talk about we partied last night, y'all. We partied.
Well, I didn't get the invite.
Cause you ain't special.
Fuck y'all.
You don't know our family like that.
But then they get mad at me when they don't get no goddamn invite. Okay.
You don't know our family like that. It's a family affair.
All right. Remember that.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Nah, my feelings are hurt. I'm sensitive.
We know.
Fuck y'all.
Oh no, I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Shannon went to the Mexican restaurant on Friday night.
That was the preamble.
That was the after work shenanigans. We were pissed off from the job.
Right.
I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have a drink.
Yeah, we had, like, I had, like,
You had the flights. You looked like you was at the Mexican restaurant.
we was, off of Florida veterans, the Medina.
Oh, I know what you're talking
I know
about.
what you're talking
Lindo or
Lindo.
Lindo.
Mexican Lindo.
Yeah.
Oh, we be up, man. See, be up in Mexican Lindo now. We be.
Yeah,
I thought that's where you were, but I wasn't sure.
that was it.
I was like, them flights look very familiar.
Anyway, hey.
Well, it's been great today.
It has. We got to know a lot about KK. Good, bad, ugly, and different. It's all love though. Hey, we can talk about her. Y'all can't fucking talk about her, man.
No, but my issues may help somebody else out.
Right. I'm just saying though, we can talk about her because we family up in this thing. We ain't gonna
Apparently,
let
we're
y'all
not
just talk
family
about
because
her.
I didn't get an invite, so we ain't that good of a
It's
family.
like having a fat brother and you call him fat all day, and then somebody else reach out and call him fat, and you punch his ass in the face.
Oh, okay, that's what we doing. All right.
That part.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Hey.
love.
Hey, been a great show. We had fun. I hope y'all had fun too. We'll see y'all next week. Same bad channel. Same Jack Me Show coming up next. Stay tuned for that. Y'all come tune on back in for that because we're going to have a ball on that show too. Then we got You How Yet coming up. We're going to talk about some shit on that show too. Hey, Sunday Fun Day all day on Misfits Radio. That's what we do over here. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all next week.
See you next week.
Peace.
Loud. Turn this one up, my boy. 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Misfits Radio.
It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show.
From 3 to 5, they going live on Misfits Radio. Every Sunday, yeah, they certified. My favorite show. New guests this week, ain't no surprise what you been praying for. If you trying to take their top spot, you better pray some more. Slick got the camera rolling, lab on the